Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Enter the Gungeon with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony and this is Enter the Gungeon. Jumping in with a marine run. Coming hot off our convict run from yesterday's episode. And I'm hoping that attributes to some success here. I've been more consistently getting to the second floor and that's pretty nice for me, I gotta say. This is a hard game and I'm not very good at it, but I think I'm getting a lot better, and I'm pretty proud of myself for that. All right, pretty good start, I'd say. I maybe said that a little early, but it ended up being fine anyway. Purple guy, got to get rid of the purple guy. He is gonna be dangerous, and he's gone, so it's just fine. That was a pretty sweet conclusion to that room. Just like one shot left each and they're all gone. Alright. This is a really large room. Like size-wise. Enemy-wise is not a lot. There is more waves spawning in here. But like just this room is huge. And these summoners are quite tough. Two of them is really hard to deal with. One is pretty easy because they're only shooting from one direction, but as soon as they get like on opposite sides of you, it's just where am I supposed to dodge? Where am I supposed to shoot? It's real challenging. Normally I hate these back guys, but these ones have been real easy. And I'm really excited that I still have my armor at this point. Normally I would have lost it by now. What do we got here? This doesn't look familiar to me at all. It is the C4 stick boom. I actually had to drop my starting item, which is a supply drop kind of thing, and I'm fine with that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the C4. If I find a shop, I may be able to drop it down in that sewer. Like I'll teleport to the item room and pick up the old item, then drop the supply drop in the sewer to get some money out of it, and keep the C4 because the C4 sounds pretty nice. I'm gonna try it out sooner than later. How about right now? I'll just put it here, and I don't know if I have to trigger it. I'll hit space, see if I trigger that explosion over there. Seems like it. Yeah, I think I exploded something. I don't know if I hit anyone with it. Doesn't really appear like I did, so that was a little bit of a waste. But that's fine. It's just experimenting here. Learning the game, learning the mechanics, figuring out some new items. And we got a free key from this room. Did get hit. Didn't mention it, but didn't really feel like I had to. And then I kind of, second guessed myself there and mentioned it anyway. And I'm not disappointed with it. I think I'm doing a great job. That guy's dead. There is more things spawning, including grenades, which I'm not fond of. Alright, I managed to sneak down that corridor, which is a bad idea, but it worked well for me. And that's not good. When I make dumb decisions, the game's really got to punish me for them. Oh well, let's keep it moving. Find a second item. Anything to push us closer to a guaranteed victory would be fantastic. Oh man, enemies down there I didn't know about. Luckily managed to stay away from that grenade. Getting better at that too. Recognizing the immediate threats and taking them out before trying to deal with things that are less immediately dangerous to me. Like I'm going to take this guy out because he's close, but next I'm going to take out this Marge Simpson because they have more of a spread on their shots. And after I take out Marge, I'm going to take out the Ghost. The Ghost is way more dangerous than the last bullet guy. He also has more health, which means the bullet guy might be worth taking care of first, but it didn't end up being a problem at all. These books. Oh, gosh, these books. I'm getting better and better about dodging them, but they still worry me. They seem so challenging. I think the rat might have taken the item we left up here because it's not marked on our map. We're going to go in here real quick, activate this teleporter. I don't think the rat can steal anything off the ground in here. We do have a thing to drop an item into up there, so I'm going to drop this. Oh, not our gun. What's the command to drop our held item? Pardon me for a moment as I look at our keyboard bindings. Drop item, G. Thank you for letting me look that up. And let's teleport back as close as we can to our item room. In case the rat can go into the shop and pick stuff up, we're gonna do this as quickly as we can, which maybe means a little bit of dodge rolling, which I think is a faster way to walk around. He stole my supply drop. What a jerk. Let's get down into here real quick. Hopefully he didn't steal. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the C4, Noodle. Oh, so rude. So unfortunate for me. I guess I know not to do that in the future. That's real bad. Now I've got nothing to show for the item room we found. Hopefully we'll find a second one that has something good enough to account for 2 item rooms, you know what I mean? What do we got here? Long hallway, lots of stuff to crush. Gotta stay away from this exploding barrel. It can be dangerous if I get too close to one of those and the other guys shoot him. It's happened before. I'm hoping it never happens again. Oh, got close there. A lot of those guys can really bunch up on you and make it harder to dodge. And it doesn't seem like a threat because they are like the easiest enemy. And then all of a sudden, when there's like 6 of them, they are threatening, and you're just not used to it. Get through here. Unfortunately, I took a hit. I think I dodge rolled right into that guy. Which, you know, it happens. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. All right. Come on. We can get a second item. Absolutely. And it's the 38 special, because it's for the Inquisitive. I think it's just a reference to this being the gun of choice for private detectives in noir films, film noir. The Thompson submachine gun has joined the shootout. We purchased that previously. Let's take a look at this 38 special. This item of choice for investigative efforts, as I mentioned. That's what I assumed that reference was gonna be. Let's move back up here, pick up this half heart off the ground. Probably down here, I think. Yeah. So we're back at full health. Unfortunately, we don't have any more backup health on the floor. But we're gonna... What do we got here? This is a shrine to a prideful bullet angel now fallen. We've never had this option. Let's offer a blood sacrifice to the altar. I think I'm gonna be losing some health here, but maybe this is the mystery we found in our last run, where we had an empty altar in a room full of tombs. So let's offer a blood sacrifice here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That didn't just take our health, that took a heart container away. Unexpected, unfortunate, but maybe not too bad. It said stronger. I don't know what that indicates for us. Okay, not great. Can we do it again? No, we could just walk away. Spirits that once inhabited this shrine have departed. That's good. Not going to tempt me to do that again. Not that I could be tempted to do that again. That was unfortunate. I'll probably do it every time we get the opportunity to do so, because it seems like a pretty rare thing. I wasted one shot there from the 38 special. Oh well. Moving into our boss fight. It's the last thing we found, and it's the last thing to do. So, let's not do it yet. Let's go to the merchant real quick and see if he's got... No, he does not have any armor on sale. I'm going to pick up a key. So why not? Alright, boss fight. This guy's going down, whoever it is. It is the Bullet King. We're going to make quick work for him. Quick work out of him. Hey, you know what? Yeah, blanks. That'll show him. Use your Molotov. See if it bothers me. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a flawless victory on this guy for the first time ever. Ah, I managed to get out of that. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we did get hit. I used a blank just a split second too late. But he's down to half his health. He's hit me once. So I'm not feeling bad. Not feeling bad at all. One of these days I'll get flawless victories, figure out what the reward for doing so is. Today's not that day. And that's fine. I've got plenty of time to keep exploring with this game. I've got one hit left. Unfortunately, we may die in this fight. We went from promising flawless victory to near death, maybe death. That's where it's gonna end. But we do have time for at least one more run, so that's pretty nice. Let's do a quick restart here and jump right back into the Keep of the Lead Lord with the Marine. And this time we're gonna get past that boss fight. Take this guy out so we have a room to hide in with this book shooting at us. I don't know what just happened with my accuracy there. That was some terrible aim. But we finished the room without getting hit. So let's try to move on from that. Just really awful aim. Not bad play. I still didn't get hit, but lost my shield there. Got a little bit cornered. Not good. I got hit twice in this room. That's really bad. Let's not get hit a third time in the same room. That would just be embarrassing. More so than it already was. We cleared it. We're moving on. I'm not going to try to let that setback bother us too much. What do we got over here? Oh, Bizarro Marge that I didn't know about. I figured everybody was in the center there. Looks like there were some people on the outside as well. So are these guys called Gungeon or Gundead? Or are there Gundead as a different thing? Maybe these bullet guys are the Gungeon. The Gundead are some other type of enemy. Got a fireplace. So that's cool. Yeah. Actually, I do not know what the secret is. I don't know if I mentioned this. I mentioned that I know there is a secret and I know how to find it. But I didn't mention that I have no idea what that secret is. Alright, we're safe so far. A couple of grenade guys that I'd like to get rid of. One left. I did kill a table. Congratulations to me. Okay, almost done here. I really want to find a thing we can use to unravel these secrets. For both you and myself. But mostly myself. Because I'm expecting that a lot of you will know more about this game than I do. If you're here for me, I appreciate it. But I expect that a lot of you are here for the game itself. We found our merchant. Let's see if we can get anything of value. We got our machine pistol. Snowballer. Maybe. If we can pick up 5 more. If we could pick up 5 more casings, I'll buy that. I think that's fair. Not that, we'd even be able to without those, but we're gonna purchase the snowballer for sure. Take out that explosion barrel. There's no reason to leave that alive. They hadn't even seen me yet. We got 1 currency out of that. Casing, money, I don't know what they're called. They're currency. They look like shell casings. At least, I think they do. So that's why I call them casings, if that was not abundantly clear. It looks like we've got enough now to go back to the shop and buy the snowballer, which might be what we need to uncover this secret. Thank you for your patronage. You're welcome. Here we go. Ready? Shoot into this fireplace. We did it. We opened this up, and I think we can walk in here. Just an empty room. What is going on? I can walk into the fireplace, but there's nothing else in there for me. Huh. Maybe I have to hit E? We'll try that. Yeah, okay. Walk into the empty fireplace, hit E, and what does it get for us? Nothing. It rumbled. It made a noise. What? What is happening? That didn't do anything. Did it? If that did something and I don't discover it, just tell me, please. Tell me in the comments below what I was supposed to do here. Or if I did something right or not, or I have no idea. Okay. I used the snowballer to extinguish the fire. Went into the fireplace, hit E, something happened, and I don't know what. Oh man, oh man, oh, okay. Here we go, just... Luckily, freezing these enemies does help. I think, my goodness, if you take out a frozen slime, it does not blow up into more slimes. That is really good to know. That is really gonna make rooms with slimes easier if we have a freezing effect. Put that table up in case we need cover. Oh yeah. Solid dodge. Probably didn't need to do it. Probably would have been fine without the dodge, but overall it was a good dodge. Man, what did that fireplace unveil for us? Maybe we'll find another one and be able to do it again and figure it out from there. Is this gonna be our item room? I sure hope so. What do we got? Looks like this connects back over there, so really good chance of an item room. Or not. Took out that slime, no problem. I love that. That's a great effect. And some health on the ground here. This isn't too bad. We've taken a lot more hits than I'd like to have taken. More than I'd like to admit, but that's just fine. Because we're still pretty solid on health, and we got a nice weapon. Oh, look at this. What do we got? Lodestone Amulet. Blank knockback up. Oh, that's cool. Let's read the description on this. I don't know if we've had this before. Blanks send enemies flying. This enchanted amulet is strangely polarized, repelling most objects that draw near. It hums softly in the presence of blanks. So it looks like we're going to be able to get a better knockback effect out of those blanks. So every time we destroy all enemy bullets on the screen, we're also going to be pushing the enemies away from us, maybe disorienting them for a couple seconds while we continue to take them out. And our second item room right away. What do we have here? This is the Hegemony Rifle. So precise. Never seen this before. Might have recently unlocked it. I think there was a Hegemony Carbine and we haven't unlocked it yet, as far as I can recall. So don't know what this is, really. But we're going to use it. It apparently has some pretty good accuracy. We are actually at our boss fight now. Unexpected. I hope you'll forgive me. I'm going to teleport back into this room and I need to figure out what this does. Anybody? No, I'm hitting E. Nothing's happening. Disappointing, to say the least. We're going back to our boss fight and we're going to go in, we're going to kill it, and after our boss fight, I'll come back to there. Maybe it only opens up after the boss fight or something. And it's the Gatling Gull. Oof. Gonna do this. That didn't seem to knock him back at all. Maybe it only works on smaller enemies. Bosses are very frequently excluded from some effects we can do. This thing is eating his health really rapidly. It's pretty nice. I don't know about the accuracy claims, but you know, that's fine as long as it does a lot of damage. Getting hit more than I'd want to, but I think we're still gonna take him out. We got 3 hits left. I mean, technically 2 hits left, and then the third would kill us. Oh, yeah. Ha. Oh, never mind. What? I thought I had another blank. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Well, I thought I had another blank. I'm gonna say, oh. And then I was disoriented after using what I thought was a blank, and then I died because of the disorientation. So maybe we're not going to figure out that secret in the room with the fireplace this time. Alright. Nothing new on that statue or anything like that. Well, I guess that's a secret for another day, or maybe this run. Maybe, hopefully. I think it'd be pretty unlikely for me to be able to meet those circumstances. To be in the situation I need to be in to get that fireplace twice in a row. You need something water-based to extinguish the fire, as you saw. I did it with snowballs. You can do it with the Mega Dowser as well. I don't know what that is, though. It's really disappointing. I came across that by accident, trying to figure out, embarrassingly enough, trying to figure out what the deal with holding control to switch weapons is. Because right now I know you can tap control, but But when I hold control, I don't seem to be able to actually switch weapons in any manner. So I was trying to Google that, and I found something about putting out the fire in the fireplace room. So I wanted to try it out on camera for the first time, and I still don't know what it does. This guy's almost dead. We opened up this teleporter. We're gonna go to this room first. Hopefully get an item. Maybe Mega Dowser or the snowball gun again. I love the freeze effect. I love the freeze effect on slime balls especially. I think I have a newfound appreciation for the snowballer. Let's take this guy out. All right. Okay, we haven't been hit yet. Not to say we're doing fantastically on this run, just we haven't been hit yet, and that's pretty nice. I've only cleared like 2 or 3 rooms. I think the last one was going just as well, if not better at this point, and yet we quickly turned that around into a loss. Pop this table up here. Sneak out behind it. All right. One guy left. He's going to be no problem. There's more guys left, apparently. Boom. Yeah. Take that, shotgunner. What do we got down here? Ooh, a whole big area just full of things waiting for me to crush. Oh, it's actually a dead end. I thought this was going to circle up. This could be unfortunate for us. All right, we made it out. Which way do we go first? I guess this one. This is looking to be a dead end here. No, not a dead end for one thing. And no fireplace in this room like I thought there was going to be. And then I got hit. Lost my shield. That's not a big deal, I guess. This is going to be an item room, I guarantee it. Pop this open. We just got a machine pistol. Not the greatest gun in the game, but glad to have it among my weapons. Let's go up here and explore these 2 pads. All right. Oh, got an explosive barrel to deal with. We're just fine. Got some extra health for the inevitable moment when I do get hit. And our shop. We can drop our machine pistol down here if we want to pick up some stuff. Table of tech money. Bullet time, 35. Or cigarettes. I don't think I've ever had any of those. Let's purchase the table tech money. Table tech, the Tabla Sutra items, really great. That one's just firing off the shelves according to that guy. I guess I believe you. You don't have any reason to lie to me after I purchase it. This ancient technique produces money whenever a table is flipped and flips all unflipped tables in a room. That's awesome. Chapter 5 of the Tabla Sutra, a poor man sells tables, a rich man buys tables, the wise man flips tables and cares not for mundane possessions of the physical world. In this way, he becomes truly wealthy. I like it. I dig it. Let's move and flip all the tables we get and maybe pick up, what does he have for sale? A key, half a heart, don't need either of those, but bullet time might be cool. Slow stuff down for us. Sounds like the road to success may be paved with some bullet time. Okay, lots of tables in this room. It sounds like we can only flip 1 table per room. Yeah, once we flip one and get the money from it, we cannot flip more for money. And they all flip, which all of them flipping seems like it could be pretty useful for cover purposes, but I'm not going to be able to get quite as much money as otherwise. This is a fireplace room in case we do get a water-based weapon. Let's go down this way. There's another room up there to explore, but we're going to go down first because I see no reason not to. Oh yeah, I didn't get any money. What the heck? I'm a little put off by the fact that I haven't earned any money for flipping that table. All the tables are flipped, and yet no currency was received. Where's my payment? Oh well, moving on. We're gonna hopefully find our item room here. What's going on? Maybe I got a little there. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I need to pick my table more wisely. Maybe there's some indication that like some tables are worth more than others. Whichever one you flip, you get the currency from, and you can get more from different ones. Still nothing with which to put out the fire, but I haven't lost hope. I really want to learn what that secret is, and it's not just the fireplace goes away and you can hit E and then a sound occurs. There's got to be more to it than that. So far, so good. We're at full health. I think we did lose health at one point, and I picked up more. here's our item. What do we got? Meat bun on a roll. It is a active effect. Let's see what it does and see if it's worth letting the rat steal our supply drop. This ancient technique produces money whenever that's the wrong thing. Heals for a small amount. A delicious, freshly baked roll. Sometimes things just work out. That sounds good for me. I get hit a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I am going to do this first, though. Pick you up. Use you. Going to get a supply drop to this location. Pick up this ammo. All right. That was pretty good. Did that consume the... Was the supply drop a one-time use? I thought the supply drop was a reusable thing. Wow. Kind of regret not using it in the last run before picking up the other thing, whatever it was that the rat stole both of. I really thought that was a multi-use item. I wonder about this this roll then. This, what's it called? Meat bun? Yeah, the meat bun. Do you think it's multi-use or single-use? Does it tell you? Let me look at this real quick. On a roll, active, heals for a small amount. It doesn't seem to indicate single versus multi-use items. Let's go into this boss fight and get it over with. It is the Bullet King. He's going down. I guarantee it. He is going 100% down. He's going all the way down to Mephisto's Cafe. And we are not going to take a single hit in the process. I guarantee it. And by guarantee, I mean absolutely have no way of promising in any way whatsoever. But I'll tell you, it's a money-back guarantee. So that should boost your confidence a little. I know mine is still pretty nice. It looks like... Okay, we did get hit. Let's just use our meat bun. The meat bun gets consumed. And not just eaten, it gets used up. He's almost dead. We only took 1 hit, 2 hits in this fight, which isn't, unfortunately, like, you know, you'd think that just 2 hits would still be flawless. That's a joke. That's a bad joke. I've gotten hit like 5 times now. That's really bad. I got a little bit too cocky. Oh my goodness. Ah. Yeah, okay, those dodges work. He's almost dead. We're just doing terrible. And by we, I mean me. I'm not trying to blame you for this at all, dear viewer. But I'm gonna take him out anyway. Get a little bit of health back just from beating the fight. Ah, that went worse than I thought it would. Okay, I thought that we weren't gonna get any of these H-Mon credits, but thankfully we did. Just 1 isn't great. Got a Magnum, 5 shots or 6. Is that like actually a thing? Can it actually only have 5? This gun is unusually filthy for a handgun in the Gungeon. The Gundead spend much of their time polishing and greasing guns, though they conspicuously leave the Magnum alone. That's weird. Okay, so I'm assuming the 5 shots or 6 is just a reference, not like an actual indicator that it might only have 5 bullets in a clip on occasion. That'd be a weird thing. There's no more health around the level. Can we afford anything else? Absolutely, we can afford it. This is more money than we've ever had. If we find the prime primer, we could probably get it. We're gonna get a key, and we're gonna get bullet time. It's an active item. That was a little unexpected. I guess I should have realized that. You know, I apologize for maybe wasting some time here, but since time is not of the essence in this game, at least as far as I'm aware, I'm gonna go through and just flip every remaining table and try to get money to spend on the next floor. I want to discover as many items as possible, and a lot of them are, you know, they're frequently in stores, and I want to see what they do. Anything? Didn't even get, maybe got some money for that. Okay, there it is. You know, this is not worth it. At least I didn't waste too much time on it. Let's get going onto that elevator down to the Gungeon proper. Our health is nearly full. Really unfortunate how many times I got hit in that fight, but we're moving on, and I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We managed to heal almost fully back up. Okay, who is this? Who are you? Greetings. What can I do for you? Who are you? Just a traveling tinker. Got stuck here a while back. Okay. I thought I might fix these elevators to kill some time. Fixed? They seem to be working. The elevators only go down one floor at a time right now. But with the right equipment, I might be able to configure these to traverse multiple floors. I'm talking shortcuts here, soldier. How do we get them working? I'm not sure yet. It won't be easy though. Whoever engineered this place was crazy. Gotcha. I'm going to head back to the breach for now. Speak with me there when you get a chance. Okay, so this is apparently how shortcuts work. I thought maybe they were like a more hidden thing. Maybe that fireplace could have been shortcuts. I've seen them mentioned in the achievements. Man, this is going to be a real long episode, assuming I survive very much longer. If I do really well, it could be our longest episode ever. Oh, you're still alive? Thanks. Thanks for the confidence. Explosive decoy. We do have our prime primer here. I think we're going to get enough money to buy that. Let's look at our Ammonomicon to check out the bullet time. Dodge this. This clock holds mystical properties that enable the activator to slow down time. That sounds like exactly what I thought it was going to be. We're going to be able to dodge bullets more easily. Oh, that was a bad time to use it though. So yeah, we don't move more quickly. We just we put everything in slow-mo to make things easier to work with. That was a bad use of it, but it recharges and we'll be able to get more out of it later. All right, one guy left. All right, moving on. Hopefully not getting hit like that anymore. Like just really, really bad, like dumb decisions. Okay, we flipped every table. We got some currency out of it. Real nice. See, now we can dodge behind every table without needing to worry about whether or not it's already been flipped. That's in itself, that's just useful. Even without the currency, I think that's a neat thing to be able to have. I can see how it would get in the way on occasion as well, but overall, I'm glad to have it. Take out this box guy. He is dangerous. He is dead. Oh, the only thing I hate more than these box things are these like weird Iron Maiden-esque guys that make these shots that like aim for you, and he can only be hit when he's at his most dangerous. Yeah, using a blank there was the right decision. There is health in this room somewhere. I just gotta find it, pick it up. There we go. Look at that. We're doing just fine. Oh, this is dark. Oh. Whoa. A shrine to Icosahedrax, the Great Arbiter. Let's roll the bones. I don't know what that means. Roll of the dice, cursed plus renewed. So we got our health all the way back, but we're cursed. I'm gonna kick over these candles because I'm a jerk. Okay. The spirits that once inhabited the shrine have departed. Walk away. Okay. Don't fall in the spikes for no reason. Sometimes you can't avoid falling in the spikes. You're dodging a shot. There's nothing you could do. Maybe you could have just accepted the hit, but you do your best and you take some damage. Not a big deal, but sometimes you just walk right into the spikes, and that's just bad play. What? Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever run out of ammo in a gun before. Usually I stop using them before the ammo's all gone. So that was a little disorienting for me, but I recovered and I managed not to get hit in my confusion. We're gonna move on. Okay. Oh, just some jellies. What's up with these red guys? They do seem to fire like different shots. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this table, which flipped the other one, which I no longer need. That's fine. Oh, looks like I'm gonna be able to make some use out of it after all. Oh, I flipped it in the totally wrong direction. Do they all flip in the same direction that I flipped the first one? If this one flipped up on his short side instead of the long side, so. But I flipped it to the left, and this one also flipped to the left. So it seems like that's a thing which it's gonna play a part in how I strategically flip tables, assuming I live long enough to actually strategically flip tables. All right. And that's clear. We got quite a bit of money out of it. In a little bit, we're going to be able to go back and buy the prime primer. Oh, good thing we have a key. We got something new. This is the green Gungeon stone. Chance to heal. Let's read the description. Chance to heal upon taking damage. The green Gungeon stone abhors pain and has a small chance to heal its bearer upon being wounded. It seems to grow more desperate at the risk as the risk of death rises. So the lower our health, the higher chance we have of gaining some of it back every time we get hit. I don't know if that can save us if we're down to our last bit of health. So we have half a heart left and get shot. Can we still heal? I don't know. We're going to run out of ammo in this gun very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and switch off of it so I don't have to deal with that mid-fight. Ended up getting hit, but I healed. Look at that. The green Gungeon, whatever, is already working wonders for me. Getting hit, not taking damage from it. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll prevent us from losing our flawless bonus, which we've yet to earn, and probably wouldn't on the second floor anyway, since I don't even know if we've fought a second floor boss yet. Wasted quite a few shots there. Luckily, this gun does have infinite ammo. We're going to get more waves spawning in here? Absolutely not. We're just going to move on. Ooh. Okay, flip this table. We got a little bit of money, maybe? I'm not seeing any. These guys are dangerous. These bouncing shots have a tendency to hit me, just as they are intended to do. And they hit the tables multiple times and take them right out. Didn't manage to heal from that damage, or that. This may be our last chance. If we get hit again, our last chance to heal. I wonder if we, the lower our health is, the more chance we have of healing, like, more health. So right now we're at a full heart, but if we take health, maybe if we get hit, maybe we'll get up to a heart and a half. This was another timed chest, but we got the gamma ray. This is something we purchased. I'm glad to have it. Glad to try it out for the very first time here. Let's see what it does. Oh, hey, we got another tomb room. Let's see if we have anything on our altar here. The altar is empty. Do nothing. Unfortunate, but maybe even better for us. We don't have a chance to spend another heart container or anything like that, at least. Can I interact with these tombs in any way? Let's switch to our infinite weapon and find out. Doesn't look like anything's happening when I shoot them. Oh well. We're going to teleport way out of here and see what else we got going on for us on this floor. That guy's just waiting here for me to be gone. Got to switch back to my gamma ray and see what's happening. What does it do? Ooh. This is like that light gun we had previously. It doesn't seem to do quite as much damage, but it's still pretty fun. Oh, it does poison. So once they're poisoned, I can stop focusing on that enemy and start damaging another. Which does seem pretty great. Or not. Like, I don't have to stop focusing on them because it doesn't look like the poison lasts very long. But it's just a thing that could be nice if I poison one guy, start focusing on a different guy, and let the DOT take care of him. DOT meaning damage over time, which I'm sure you knew. I'm going to pick up the ammo for the gamma ray because it seems like it's what I'm going to want to use for the... Yeah, as long as possible. Maybe use it on the boss fight if I get to it. Doesn't seem too likely that I'll be getting to it, but I absolutely have not given up hope. Let's do a dodge there. Didn't work, but we did heal, so even though we took damage, we're still in the same position we were. I don't think this gun ever needs to reload, which is nice. I don't know if I got hit there. If I did, I healed it back. That time I did not. Let's get rid of that summoner. He's causing more trouble for us than these things. What is... Am I getting like... There's like little shots kind of appearing around me. Is there another enemy in here I'm not aware of? I don't see him. Okay, we cleared the room. We're good. No health dropped, unfortunately. But maybe we'll go back to our thing here. We can buy a prime primer or we could buy a full heart. Absolutely going to buy a full heart. I want to survive. I think we could get more money later and still come back for the prime primer. And the key here is survival. Well, we have plenty of opportunities to buy the prime primer in the future, but I'd rather just get a little further than find a new weapon. I got hit, but I got healed. I got hit, but I got healed. I got hit, but I didn't get healed. Actually, I might not have gotten healed the first time. This is not good. Oh man, I didn't realize I was stuck on that table. That's pretty dumb of me. This episode has gone on for quite a long time, so I guess it's just fine that I lost there. I'm going to return to the breach. That is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click that like button. It helps quite a bit. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next episode.